Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home of the Northern Illinois Huskies, and we are looking forward to a sensational showdown that the fans have been ready for quite some time. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Northern Illinois Huskies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Judicials offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead the voice and lead the team, but every week,
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got room on the return.
this defense talked about it. We want to set the tone. We don't want to give up big plays. First drive, the offense tries to accomplish that. This is a big play offense. Defense does a great job staying at home, staying disciplined, and getting the INT, creating some early momentum in this football game.
Tight end now in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds a man on the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. The play action fake. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're going back to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give on the option. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call Red Snoopy. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
After 35-yard line, brings up 2nd down.
On the option. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere coming up with a huge negative play.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You know, you got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes and gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
There he goes. Got some room into the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Judicials.
Number 12.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. A strike downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
Finds his man. It's Givens. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about Northern Illinois. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the
Guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Protecting the quarterback is what got this team in trouble last week, right? They lost that game in large part because they gave up 4 sacks. And here we are early in the game, first quarter. They've already given up 1 again. This offensive line has got to be able to figure it out. They're just not communicating up front. They're letting guys run scot-free at the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's a draw. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. On the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the open. Fights off a defender. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try to get outside. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the option. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. The Judicials back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. A designed run for the quarterback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Motion from the back. Toss to the left. Running to Green. He's going to lose a yard on that one. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Trying to turn the corner on the left. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Field goal is good. And with that, they've taken the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nevada. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He's got him in the flat. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. Turns it on in midfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the 1st quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. Looking for space, it's O'Neal. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. He's got 50 yards for him on the ground now. What a 1st quarter for this guy. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Judicials come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pulls it in. It's O'Neal. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They punt it away on 4th down. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The handoff to Johnson. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the 1st. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
With the catch, it's Bryant. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Givens. Turning it on. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. That 1st quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And now this offense will take the field again. Motion from the wide receiver. Finds a little space. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's a heat. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but Dave, you've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's got it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll send the back in motion. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Judicials will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. They'll give it to Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the tight end. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. After the filthy move, he's got room. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Gives it on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Huskies.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field, and you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. On the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They're working that left side. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The handoff to Johnson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Here's the handoff. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Running back searching for a hole. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. The option look. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
The Judicials line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Rides to back and leaves it. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Judicials will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. They'll give it to Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Right back to it. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll keep it himself. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He wants to take the top off. Brings it in down the left side. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. They are forced to settle for 3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Men, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, although nothing compares to a top 5 duel. A revealing outcome with massive implications, men.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see some of these jet sweeps, and they were ready that time. Great job communicating before the snap. Everybody had their eyes in the right place, and they're able to tackle the receiver for a loss.
On the move at the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Crosses the 45. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The handoff to Johnson. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the sticks. It's Bryant. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll move the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Judicials want to pick up the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Here comes the option. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll field it close to the 50. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That's caught. It's Givens. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. He'll take a shot. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that lead grows even bigger. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee. Go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
And the Judicials will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Rogers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Off play action on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Bryant. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. He'll do it himself. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Bryant. Lowers those pads. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. Off play action. Looking deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Touchdown, Northern Illinois! And the route is on.
You know, it's tough to start a year. You got to go into a hostile environment, play a good team. They weren't able to get that win, but they've looked entirely different in this one. Playing at home, they've been feeding off of the energy of their crowd. They've executed better, and they're going to feel real good after this win.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking for a crease. It's O'Neal. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
The Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
After starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing, and because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. Let's see where this team can go.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Indiana unleashed a furious offensive attack and reminded folks in Bloomington of what things were like when Lee Corso was in charge. An A-plus performance from the Hoosiers.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. So now it's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. On the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's made.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Judicials line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. 3rd down coming up for the O after the incompletion. From the gun, wants to pass. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Are you kidding me? You do better than this.
And the Judicials are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, baby.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Gonna take a shot. Reels it in down the left side. Off and running. The tag. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. On the option. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Judicials in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run the option. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Judicials have it with a 1st and 10. This is a designed run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Went to the running game on first down, now 2nd down. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pocket breaking down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. The field goal is no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Judicials will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the back. Fullback's got it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Judicials.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Ready to try the point after. And it's perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. East Carolina opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lets it fly. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. He's not afraid to go deep. A full dive to haul that one in.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Creates a little room. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Handoff from the gun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Right back to him on the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Buys a little time. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And the Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
And everything on offense working so far, whether it's running it, throwing it. Let's get the receivers involved. With the jet sweep game, when you've got speed and you've got athleticism like they have, everything works.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And now the offense will come onto the field again. On the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback keeps it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Dumps it off in the flats. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Judicials will call on their punt team. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Bryant. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the break to check him out. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And how about the hat trick? Like adding insult to injury. You got him in passing situation. You know what's coming. All I'm doing right now is trying to pad my stats and get those sacks.
The Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now on the option. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. The option look. He'll pitch it. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
And some room to work. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Judicials are rolling down the field. The give to the fullback. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And on 2nd down for this offense. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the judicials send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And that is another first down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Now they'll run it on the toss. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. The pull and throw off the RPO. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bryant. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the red zone, the field starts to shrink as a defense. I don't drop as far in my drops now. I got to understand, I'm getting back quick. That ball is going to come out. Nice job by the defense reacting to the pass and going and making a physical tackle.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Near the goal line, everybody thinks more physical, bigger bodies. They're going to run the ball up the middle. How about this offense? Gives them a little change-up, gets the ball on the perimeter right now, fools the defense, and they get in for the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Toledo notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from the Glass Bowl is worth its weight in gold to the Rockets.
He'll start this drive firing. He's going to take off.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Bridges. Catch in the middle. It's York. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. They're going to run it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here comes the option. The pitch. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
The Judicials have this offense rolling. Looking for space. It's made. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coates. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Judicials really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
Got enough for the first down. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. The handoff keeps working on that clock. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
3rd down coming up.
They'll leave it with the lone back. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll run the option. Got room to work. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.